right, everybody, we have a very special guest returning to the Lone Star State to continue her efforts throughout the community and around the country. As part of her Community Impact Tour, she's traveling across 50 states and the District of Columbia and more, and one of her stops right here in H-Town. Help me welcome Addison Grace Hadley, Miss United States 2023. Addison, thank you so much for being here.
Hi, thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Hey, we appreciate you. In fact, we first, as a collective, met you at the Houston Food Bank because you were doing some service there. So tell us more about this Community Impact Tour that you're doing.
For sure. As Miss United States, having the national platform is really special to me because I get to go all over and use this for something good, to give attention to a lot of organizations that are meaningful to me. Feeding America is the National Food Bank organization that I work with, which is how I met you guys on your Founders Day.
Yes.
And I do a lot of work at Second Harvest Food Bank back home in Nashville as well.
That's fantastic. Now, how many states have you actually traveled to, including the District of Columbia? We know that too.
Yeah, as of today, it's been 33 states and DC, and I've also been to the Ontario province of Canada. I'm actually the first Miss United States to travel to all 50 states and internationally during her year, so
that's
really
fantastic.
Exciting.
So you were really emphasizing on a number of programs and projects that you're very passionate about, including children. Tell me why that.
My community poured a lot into me when I was a kid. There were a lot of struggles that my family went through that caused me to need a lot of services and a lot of help from my community, and I had all of that. I had clothes to wear when I didn't have anything to wear. I had food to eat when I was hungry, and so as an adult, now that I'm a little more comfortable, a little more well-adjusted, it's been really special for me to be able to give that back to the community.
And what does this also say to young people out there, both male and female, about not only your title, but the importance of doing that, of giving back, of thinking outside of your own comfort zone and doing something for others?
It feels so good, and I like being able to have this national platform and use that to inspire people to get involved. It really is so much easier than people think that it is. At the food bank, for example, we spent just a couple of hours there and we were able to provide tens of thousands of meals to people who are facing hunger in the Houston community.
What do you hope that the public remembers about you once you end up crowning your successor, which is not happening soon yet, but when it does happen, what do you hope people will remember your legacy for when it comes to being a title holder?
There's a quote that is actually in my email signature, and it's something that I've tried to carry with me throughout this year and the years prior, both in competition and just in my personal life. And that's, it's nice to be important, but it's more important to be nice.
I love that.
I'd like for people to remember that I made them smile, or that I made a difference in their community, or that I inspired them to go out and make a difference in their community.
Now, for anyone out there who wants to follow your journey or even participate in the competition in the future, how can they get more information about it?
For participating in the pageant, you could go to UnitedStatesCrown.com. We are still accepting contestants until mid-August, so there is time. And if you just want to follow along on my journey, at Official Miss United States online is the best way to get me on Instagram and Facebook. I'm posting periodic updates of all of the states that I visit, and there's some fun videos as well.
Love it. Having national title holders here is always a pleasure because you get to see not only the work that they're doing, but the message that they're spreading in Addison. You're doing a great job at it.
Thank you.
So, ladies and gentlemen, once again, this is Addison Grace Hadley, Miss United States 2023. All the best to you and spreading such a beautiful message to the public. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
All righty. And we've got a lot more coming up right here at CW39 Houston. No wait, weather, and traffic.